Hello, everybody. This is Stephen Birch with the beautiful backpacking guitar made by my good friend Josh here in the Ventura County area of California. Today we're going to learn how to play the song What a Wonderful World, made famous by that great singer, musician, all-around great jazz guy, Louis Armstrong. Now, he did such a beautiful job, and I have to warn you all, right off the bat here, that I just don't sing nearly as good as Louis Armstrong could. So, yeah, I'm going to sing it here, but all right, it's not going to be nearly as good as what Satchmo could do. It's Louis Armstrong's nickname. But here's another thing I need to let you know about. If you look up on one of the websites that gives you guitar chords and lyrics to songs, for this song, you're going to find a lot of different opinions about what the chord progression really is. In fact, you'll even find several different keys that they start at. So I'm going to give you the thing that works best on the backpacking guitar here. And if you are a real nerd like me and you want to really get into the weeds on all that different types of chords that it can be, go for it. Yeah, there's some beautiful different options here, but we're going to go with what really works on the backpacking guitar here. Okay, let's get started. All right, now the first chord is going to be the C chord. Open strings. So I see trees of green, and now the word green is going to be the E minor chord, and that's the fourth fret minor. Trees of green, and then red is F, fifth fret. Red roses too, back to E minor on the word two, fourth fret minor, and then D minor, and D minor is the second fret, the minor. Oh, by the way, let's just go in case you haven't seen the other videos. The major chord is just with one finger. If you tune it the way that I've shown you to tune it on my website there, and then the major chord is just the first finger, one finger, but the minor chord is the one finger on all four strings, and then for the minor chord, take your pinky and add three frets for the first two strings. So D minor is second fret minor, E minor is third fret, fourth fret minor. So let's continue on. I see them bloom. The word bloom is C. And now we're going to go to the E chord, but not the E minor chord. It's going to be the E major chord. So just one finger down on the fourth fret. For me and you, and then U is A minor, and that is the ninth fret in the minor position. For me and you. Okay? And then the word I think to myself is going to go to A flat. Now we haven't had A flat, I don't think, in any of our other songs, but A flat is the first. It's a major chord, so just one finger on the eighth fret. Okay? And I think to myself, A flat, and then D minor, second fret minor. What a wonderful, and then wonderful is G, wonderful world. And now we're going to add something that we haven't had before, a new little thing for those of you who really want to get nerdy like me. And that is, we're going to go from the C chord to the C augmented chord. And let me show you how to do that. Let me play it for you first. Let's do that again. Okay, so the augmented chord is just kind of a cool little what we call a passing thing. And to play the C chord, and then I'm using my second finger here. You can use any finger you want, but I go to the first fret of the third string. Now, first fret, third string. And then that leads right just beautifully into the next chord, the D minor chord. Okay, which then takes us to the G chord, and then back to to C for the second verse. So that nice little transition there at the end of the verses. And then the second verse. I see skies of blue, E minor chord. Clouds is F, fifth fret. clouds of white, back to the E minor chord, 4th fret, and then the bright blessed day. No, the bright is D minor, bright blessed day, C major, and then the dark sacred night, A minor. Now the dark sacred is E chord, not the E minor chord that we had before. Remember, it's the E chord. The dark, the dark sacred night, and then the word night is the A minor chord, and I think, and down to the A flat chord. Remember the 8th fret. Think to myself, and then the D minor chord, 2nd fret minor. What a wonderful world. Now, on the 2nd verse, you end up world. That's your singing note, and then you're going to go to the F chord, and then let's do the F minor chord, and then C. So, what a wonderful world. And then the colors of the rainbow. This is the little bridge section, what we call the middle section, or kind of the middle. It's called a bridge in songwriting. The colors, that's D minor now, the word colors. The colors of the rainbow, and that's a G chord. Rainbow, 7th fret, are so pretty in the sky. Now on the word sky, if you want to, you can go back to that augmented chord, sky, and also to the D minor chord. See how nice of a transition that is? And also of the faces. Now the word faces is G chord. Faces of the people. People is C, open C, going by. I see friends, A minor on the word friends. A minor is the 9th fret minor. Friends, shaking hands. Back to the E minor chord now. So that's from the 8th fret, the 9th fret, down to the 4th fret. So, friends, shaking hands, and now saying how, and the word how is back to the A minor chord, the 9th fret, how do you do? Back to the E minor chord. Okay, and then D minor, 2nd fret minor, they're really saying, we're going to go to the E chord for the word saying, saying, I love you. So I love is on F, the 5th fret. I love you. And the word you is the 7th fret, the G chord. You. And then the last verse, I hear babies cry. E minor, I watch them grow. From F to E minor, D minor again, 2nd fret. They'll learn so much more. C. Now the E chord again, than I'll ever know. A minor chord, 9th fret. And I think to myself, there's the A flat chord again, 8th fret. What a wonderful world. Now, in the original, it's just so cool, it's so beautiful. And so I'm going to give you a couple of other things you can do at the very end here. You can go to what we call the 7th chord for C, and I'm going to show you another little thing here. Just with one finger, it's real simple. C, and then go to the 3rd fret on that 3rd string. Okay? And then we're going to go to a place that is a beautiful transition to the A chord, which is the 9th fret, but this time not A minor, the A major chord. And then you go that last little tag, I think to myself, D minor, and then G. What a wonderful, G is the 7th fret, wonderful world. And if you really want to end it, there's a cool little way to do this, and that is to go to the F chord, and then the F minor chord, and then back to the C chord, because it makes a nice little ending like that. Great. That's how we do. What a wonderful world. It's a wonderful song. And I hope you enjoy playing that song sometime out there while you're backpacking. Well, that's all for now. This is Stephen Birch, and I'll see you next time.